Hello and welcome to another episode of FinTech Focus TV, coming from Pay 360 event in the East End of London. Delighted to be joined by Payal from the Fin.Tech Marketing Community. Hi Payal.
Hey Ian, how are you?
Very good, thank you for joining us. Rodrigo from Bitso. Rodrigo, welcome.
Thank you.
Rens from Zerohash Europe. Hi Rens.
Hi Ian, great to be here.
For anyone who doesn't know, please tell us a bit about yourself and a bit about the community.
Sure. So my name is Payal Raina and I'm the founder of Fin.Tech Marketing Community. And we are a global go-to-market platform bringing financial services, technology, and fintech business and marketing leaders together globally.
Bitso is a company founded in Mexico. We are originally like a crypto exchange.
Right.
We had more than 10 years now. And we were founded with the vision of like helping people to access, crypto technology to be able to move money across the globe, especially between US and Mexico. And a few years later, like precisely 4 years ago, we saw an opportunity to also help businesses to doing the same, because we felt like the technology and the payment rails to connect to the traditional world of finance into crypto. And we realized, we can use the same infrastructure and sell this infrastructure and support the businesses doing the same. So now we have two different business units. One that's still supporting the retail, people like you and me that want to do investments, and companies that are looking to move money across the globe. We have an investment platform now, including stocks and other things as well.
I am Rens de Groot. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for Zerohash Europe. And the thing we do is basically providing B2B2C financial infrastructure to the leading financial institutions in the world, being banks, brokerages, PSPs, merchants, asset managers, in order for them to embed digital assets, stablecoins natively in their own stack, in order for them to start offering or continue offering crypto services, stablecoin services to their own respective end clients using our stack.
Coming from a marketing background, I think one of the marketing department, we're very fortunate because we typically get lots of females out in marketing, HR, and compared to some other industries like IT, technology, operations. And one of the biggest driver is that females are being conditioned in a way where they are being encouraged to take part on some of those jobs based on their nature. Like, they're more nurturing, caring, like a nurse, becoming like a customer facing, etc.
Right.
While men are being very groomed and traditionally like boys from get-go to be very physically strong, looking at things which are, more technology. And so I think it's kind of that shifts of the mindset, which we are seeing. And of course, the second then question is giving opportunity for those females to come on the top. Because then we see someone who's a CMO or a chief revenue officer, which marketing reports into, might be another man. So,
What exactly is it that Bitso do? Like, how are you helping and who are you helping?
So let me give you a couple examples. So the infrastructure that I told you that we've built was for a single purpose, because imagine like 10 years back in the day, we didn't have a way to allow you and me to buy Bitcoin, for instance. How are we going to switch from Mexican peso or Brazilian reais to Bitcoin? There is a roadmap that you need to build. So we've built an infrastructure. So we do have connections with all the banking system across Latin America, and we are fully regulated in all these jurisdictions. We have licenses in Argentina, in Colombia, in Brazil, in Mexico, and we also have coverage in the US and here in Europe. So we've built that infrastructure, those payment rails, and we now connect this to the stablecoin infrastructure that we also have built in the past. So we do the money switching, and then we provide companies, for instance, with multi-currency wallets that they can use fiat currencies or stablecoins, for instance, to do payments across.
And it's something that I always find very interesting, and it's almost a debate we have a lot with technology businesses such as yours, that relationship with the regulation and the regulatory bodies and is regulation a friend of innovation, or and these sorts of things? Like, how do you sort of solve these?
It's very clear. We embrace regulation.
Yeah.
So we are MiCA licensed in the Netherlands, passported in the wider EU, and we see that the MiCA license is an asset on your balance sheet, but even more, being regulated by a strict regulator, such as the Dutch AFM, tops up that asset even more. Next to that, we're applying for an EMI license with the Dutch Central Bank. So the EMI is an asset again. The Dutch Central Bank is also an asset. So we embrace regulations for increasing the asset side of our balance sheet. And of course, for the whole industry to be legit and have clarity around what's allowed, what's not allowed, keeping the level field, the playing field level. I think regulation is really paramount.
So community is something I'm quite passionate about. That's kind of my baby. So the community started like 5.5 years ago out of COVID. And the whole idea was for bringing the key players in the ecosystem together so we can connect, learn, and grow from each other. And now it's become a movement. We are now have got chapters in London, New York, Hong Kong, Singapore, with over 23,000 subscribers and members globally. And it's incredible to see the love from our peers, the love we are getting from the government, industry association, and it's great to be at Pay 360 today. We are exhibiting today, and we are spreading word about we exist. So offering opportunity to whether it's a females or someone who is looking to help grow their services, an opportunity for them to kind of build their brand.
Tell us a bit more about Zerohash Europe, the business. What's new? What's exciting? What can we expect to see?
Well, first of all, we have a really exciting office in downtown Amsterdam, just behind the Royal Palace. Currently, we're speaking to, I would say, all the big banks in Europe and all the big brokerages, because we are very much suited to help them starting or basically revitalizing or accelerating their digital assets offering to their clients. And we speak to a lot of PSPs as well, and I cannot give you any names, sorry for that. But we're firing, I guess, at all cylinders now. So it's basically hard to keep up with all leads, all the conversations, because the ecosystem is really enthusiastic about digital assets, stablecoins, the infrastructure. I think everyone in the ecosystem knows that we are at a cross point. It's basically you move up the chain, you come along with us in the digital era, or you're out, to say it very black and white. So I think from digital assets teams right into the boardrooms, everyone knows that this is the time to act. And we are the ones to help these groups with that. We're happy to do that.
So who should be talking to you? Like who is this built for?
I mean, we started obviously with companies like money transmitters, because they are our obvious choice, and remittances companies, for instance, that they started working with us like a few years ago. But now we are seeing this expanding through even to treasury management. So we are going into the traditional FX market right now. So every kind of company, they can actually work with us, because we have our trading desk, for instance. So if you are, a goods and services company or an oil company, and you are moving money, or you're paying supplier in China or in Brazil or in Mexico, you can basically pick up the phone and call us and say, I want USDT or USDC because my supplier wants to be paid USDC. So that's the point I think we are helping companies to close that gap, because in the past we were serving more of the traditional PSPs and remittance companies, but now this is expanding to other verticals as well. But traditionally more like PSPs, remittance companies, and companies in the gaming sector as well that we serve. Both companies who are looking for FX solution for local payment solutions. So if you're interested in entering the Brazil market or the Mexican market for local payments, collections, pay-ins and payouts, we can help in both ways.
How do people find you? How do people find out more about the community?
Sure, so people can reach out to us by going on our website, www.finfech.com. FinTech Marketing Community.com.
Who is it that should be reaching out to you, and at what sort of stage of their journey should they, when's the right time?
Yeah, well, when in doubt, reach out.
Okay. We'll take that.
To make it a bit more precise, yeah, again, it's the banks, it's the digital asset teams within the banks, so digital assets trading, but also stablecoin use cases, and also the first start, like your first toe in the water of tokenization. Of course, it's the brokerages, so adding digital assets trading to your TradFi trading, but maybe taking it a step further, really combining the two. So TradFi, DeFi, maybe start tokenizing yourself a bit. It's the PSPs, serving your merchants faster, more reliable, and also in jurisdictions where having a bank account or having a bank account in the right denomination is not, it's a luxury. Let's put it like that.
Okay, yeah.
And big merchants are always, I'm more than happy to take your calls.
Very good. And then finally, just on that point, how do people find you?
Yeah, so we're active on X or Twitter, whatever you like. We're on LinkedIn. We have our own website, www.zerohash.com. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on X. My whole team is, really busy on socials.
Great.
So it's hard to miss them.
Most importantly, how would people that you say that are looking to enter those markets, how do they find you?
Yeah, I mean, we have a sales team. They are spread across the globe. They are coming to events like this in Trade 360, and it's a way to reach out. Or they can go to our website, bitso.com/business is another way to find us.
Yep.
And I would like to also invite people for the stablecoin conference, like the Latin America Stablecoin Conference, which is an event that we've launched last year.
Okay.
And it was like an absolute success. We launched for 800 people, and actually we got the double of the audience. This year we're going for
a hot topic,
2,500 people probably. So I invite people to be there with us, so we can chat.
It sounds like a great business, obviously being well received. Brilliant stuff. Rodrigo, thanks very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you, Jan.